Wonderful. So first of all, congratulations for being here on this call. I want to wish you a happy new year and let all of your goals and all of your dreams come true in 2025. Whatever you wish for yourself, all the abundance, all the health, and have so many experience, so much travel, and be surrounded with people that you love, and let this year be the year of massive abundance for you. So welcome to the call. I know we had a little bit of a break for a couple of weeks for the holiday season, Christmas and New Year. So now we are back, and this is going to be the time we will be doing this call every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Dubai time. I'm a little bit still sick from the last couple of days, and sorry if I'm gonna be coughing a little bit, and that's okay. I'm feeling much better though than the last couple of days, and getting ready for an amazing January, and of course an amazing year. So what we're gonna be covering today is what's happening, first of all, in the crypto market. What is going on out there? We see some challenging days, mostly psychologically, because we see some redness in the last couple of days as Bitcoin is trading below $95,000 right now. So we'll be covering what is going on in the market and why it's such a still bullish year that we will see with a crazy altcoin explosion that we have yet to witness to a much full extent. So we'll have a lot to cover from the news side, and I'm going to give you some updates in regards to how we will be moving forward from the next week on a weekly basis that we'll cover on this call. So let's begin with that. Starting from the next week, every single Monday, there'll be a dedicated call specifically for the Big Whale Launchpad and for the airdrops and the projects that are associated with the Big Whale Launchpad. So make sure to tune into these calls to stay up to date about everything that is happening in the Big Whale Launchpad, the airdrops, Kimba, and everything else that is going on. That's every Monday. Every Tuesday, there'll be a call dedicated to FlipMe, as FlipMe is about to be launched very soon, as everything is pretty much ready for the launch in February. So I know it's been a long-awaited launch for the entire Mavi global community, but the wait is coming to an end, and very soon, in the month of February, we're going to have the launch of FlipMe, and of course, we'll be educating everyone about how to use the FlipMe debit cards, which give you an opportunity to take your cryptocurrency and to use it wherever you are, whatever you do. So if you travel, you can use your crypto for your travel. You can use your crypto for your groceries. You can use your crypto for buying everything and anything that you want. And you can use FlipMe with that, because FlipMe is the card that can give you up to 6% cashback, making it cheaper to make all of these transactions. So that is big, and starting from Tuesday, you will have regular calls about FlipMe, how it works, and all the updates about that. Now, for some people who are living in the European Union, FlipMe purchases currently are not available in the back office, but starting from January 15 and onwards, the specific website is dedicated for the people living in the area of the European Union. You'll be able to get access to FlipMe and use FlipMe, so do not worry about that. I know we've seen some questions about that coming. So on Wednesday, on like today's class, we'll be covering about the state of the crypto market and about the most important updates in the Ultron ecosystem and Ultron labs and the applications that are coming on top of the Ultron. So there is a lot of work being done behind the scenes with the management team of the Ultron Foundation, and a lot of onboarding is happening and applications that are happening on top of the Ultron chain. So there is many things that will be covered this year every single week about the state of the Ultron. We'll be bringing every week on Wednesday the CEO of the Ultron Labs, Mr. Jonathan, is going to be sharing updates every single week about Ultron and the new applications that are being onboarded on top of the Ultron. So that is very good for everyone, of course, for the Mavi Global community, as we have a lot of members, a lot of holders of the ULX coin, which I believe is going to skyrocket by summer. So in the next 6 months, we're going to see a tremendous rise in the price of ULX. So that is my prediction based on what I'm seeing in the work that is being done behind the scenes. And of course, the launch of FleetMe is going to help with the demand for the ULX as well, because of the staking opportunities that is happening there. So everything in regards to that, all the burning of the ULX coins, all the tokenomics, all of the projects like TickPay that are using the Ultron ecosystem, projects like Akasha that is built by the Ultron Foundation. All of these types of updates will be coming on a regular basis. Okay, so that's about that, and also we'll be covering the FinUp on these calls as well. Okay, about FinUp, we'll have an application coming in February, so it's going to be even better and easier user experience for everyone on their phone and on their applications to follow for everything inside of the FinUp, all the trading, the big wheel trading strategy, and all of the other strategies like the Bitcoin AI, everything inside of the application. So with that being said, let's go and cover the state of the crypto market and what's going on there. I know that if you look at the Bitcoin chart, it's been a bit choppy in the last couple of weeks as Bitcoin went to $108,000, which is a pretty massive expansion from $50,000 to $108,000 in a matter of a couple of months. And we reached this in the middle of December. And right before Christmas, we've seen Bitcoin drop from $108,000 to $92,000 and slowing a little bit the momentum on the upside after such a big move. And right now, a lot of people are worried about Bitcoin, about crypto, because they're seeing days of red like we've seen today and yesterday, where Bitcoin got rejected at $102,000. And I'm here to share with you the bigger picture about what is going on actually and what we can say, because this type of turbulence, this type of volatility, this type of choppiness, this is not new for everyone who's been involved in crypto for more than several years. And I've been in crypto since 2017, and I've seen so many ups and downs in crypto. So this is nothing new, and we actually see less volatility now compared to where it has been like 7 years ago. And in the bull market, which we currently are, we are in the bull market, and it is going to be a bullish year, as I've been sharing with you many times. When we look at the bigger picture, we look at the yearly chart, we actually see very clear picture. Let me remove this. We see 3 years of green and 1 year of red, right? It's very clear when we look and zoom out on the chart. 3 years of green, especially the year of the bull market. Like this right here is the year of the bull market. Okay, this right here, the year of the bull market, is the third year of green. Okay, and of course 2025, this is the year. This is the year of the most aggressive phase in the bull market. Okay, and it's already green. It's still green. Nothing scary. Okay, we're just in the beginning of this year. I'm gonna show you some information of why I'm so bullish for Bitcoin and crypto for this year, and why this type of opportunities, when we see some redness in the market like we're seeing today, for example, is actually great opportunities. Okay, so first of all, we have very pro crypto President Donald Trump that was elected right in November, and the inauguration happens this month in January. So we are about 12 days away from the inauguration. I want to share with you this perspective that President Trump became a president in 2017, and it was right here was Bitcoin right here deep from $1,000 to like $700. Okay, about 30% deep. And imagine if you panicked and you sold crypto right here. Okay, this will be the equivalent of being panicky now and selling your crypto now. And look what happened next. Bitcoin went from $1,000 to $20,000 in 2017, right, right after the inauguration of the president. I'm sorry, I told you that I need to drink some tea. I got my tea with me. I'm still recovering from sickness, but we're gonna get over it. So we see a very positive report came out from the Fidelity Digital Assets, claiming that nation states, which mean the governments, the central banks, which has a lot of money, of course, expected to buy Bitcoin in 2025. Now, this is a very big deal, because having countries to make strategic Bitcoin allocations will take the whole market to a whole new levels. And this is because of the analysts highlighting the risks of nation avoiding Bitcoin allocation, that is better for the countries to adopt Bitcoin, not just adopt it, but to have it as a strategic reserve, because one way or another, who is starting to accumulate it faster, this country is going to be winning more. And this is what is happening right now, as Satoshi Action Fund says. Multiple Bitcoin reserve bills in the United States will soon be introduced at the state level. This was published 4 hours ago. So multiple U.S. states could add Bitcoin reserves, and of course, U.S. is one of the biggest countries and most powerful countries in the world. To adopt Bitcoin as a strategic reserve will mean very big implications for the crypto market, and it's already on the way to have all of these fundamental preparations that are happening right now for it to actually come true. Okay, so this is why I'm very excited about Bitcoin this year, because the fact that President Donald Trump already making a lot of moves that are in line to what he has promised in the summer 2024, putting people who are pro crypto in the different positions in the government, like the SEC, for example, is very good moves, and I do believe that there is a very high chance that this is actually going to happen at some point. I don't know exactly when, but at some point it's going to happen, and a lot of money will be flowing from different nation states into Bitcoin. Of course, it will lift all of the cryptocurrencies as well. So this is the mindset you need to have around the dips. In a bull market, dips are gifts. Okay, everybody says dips are gifts. Okay, in a bull market, dips are truly gifts. Like if you compare, for example, 2 cycles ago, this is the bull market of 2016 and 2017. We've seen big corrections, big dips. Okay, pullbacks, 40%, 35%. Average pullback was 32%, which means a lot of them were more than 32%. This is in 2016 and 2017 bull market. So we are spoiled this market as we are not seeing that high of a corrections as we've seen a couple of cycles ago. In 2020 and 2021 bull market, the average pullback was 24%. Okay. So sometimes less, sometimes more, but the average 24%. What we're seeing right now, 2023, 2024, the average pullback is 20%. And what we are experiencing right now for the price of Bitcoin, if you zoom a little bit in, it's actually not that big of a deal. From 108,000 to, it's about 14%. Okay. Now, we may be going a little bit further in the correction. It is possible that we get to like $5,000 level, which will be about 20% correction on the price of Bitcoin. That would not ruin the bull market, and it will not ruin the high time frame uptrend. Okay, it of course will be painful in the short term, but it also will mean much bigger opportunities to buy some of the altcoins at the cheaper level. So we're going to see if Bitcoin actually will hold the $92,000 support, or it will break down to $85,000. But you can see that it's still 20% correction, which is, not even as high as the previous bull market corrections. Okay, to put things into perspective. Now, this is what we are really excited about in 2025. This chart. It is the Bitcoin dominance. The Bitcoin dominance is what is the percentage of the total crypto market cap is dedicated to Bitcoin versus to all the other coins. We call them the altcoins. Okay. And when the Bitcoin dominance starts to go down, this is where we see the biggest gains in altcoins that you will see for a very long time. Okay. And this was January 2017. Okay. January 2017. You can see the Bitcoin dominance going down after January in a big significant way. This is January 2021. You can see the Bitcoin dominance starting to go down significant in the following months. Okay. And we are right now in January 2025, exactly 4 years after, exactly in this bull market. And Bitcoin dominance, if we're going to see Bitcoin dominance going down from here, as we've seen in January, after January 2021, and after January 2017, what it means is that your altcoins and your FINA, of course, altcoins will be producing very well, which means your portfolio is going to grow a lot with the altcoins going and outperforming Bitcoin and rising a lot. Okay, so if you're excited about the altcoins exploding, altcoins going up, the altcoin season, put in yes in the chat, put in the fires in the chat. Just open it right now, so you can comment there. If you are excited about the altcoins exploding, put in yes in the chat, because this is what we're all waiting for. And actually, January, guys, January was the pivoting months. After January, the following months were just seeing tremendous Bitcoin dominance going down, right? Because on the Bitcoin, you will not make some crazy gains, okay? In the long term, maybe, if we talk about 10 years or 15 years, but if we are talking about a relatively short period of time, like the next 12 months, most likely Bitcoin will not give you life-changing returns. But the altcoins are capable for much, much higher returns, outperforming Bitcoin. Okay, so this is what we are waiting for. This is what we are excited about. I believe the 7-week consolidation might be coming to an end. It's a short consolidation, similar to what we've seen in the middle of 2024, and then we've seen a markup. We've seen the market going higher, and we're right now in this consolidation period for the last 7 weeks. Okay, and ready to go higher soon. We may be going, in the months of January, we'll be finishing it in a green note and continue moving higher into the months of February. So this is the total crypto market cap on the weekly level. Again, in the bull market, dips are buying opportunities. Okay, if you cannot handle the heat, better stay out of the kitchen and watch us cook. In other words, you have to be willing to pay the price of the volatility in the bull market. And this is mostly the psychological price of seeing how your portfolio goes down. It is inevitable for every investor in crypto to see their portfolio going down in the bull market. This is in the short term, again, moments of pullbacks, okay? So if you are not an active trader and trying to take advantage of the short-term volatile moves, then you better not making any kind of rash choices, like, for example, selling, because selling during the points of pullbacks in the bull market, in the bull year, is the worst thing that you can do. Okay, you better do nothing than sell in the bull market. Better yet, if you have the opportunity, you can buy more, you can put in more chips into the market, more capital to the market. But if you cannot, then simply do nothing and wait. Okay, but do not sell in the bull market, because the bull market is not over yet. Here's the target between 6.3 and $9 trillion for the crypto total market cap. This is the long-term trend line. This is the target we are aiming at. And if you look at the Bitcoin ETF flow, which is the big corporations like BlackRock, okay, Fidelity, and the others, you can see what happened in 6th of January, what happened in 7th of January. BlackRock bought $596 million of the Bitcoin ETF. So they're actually increasing their buying. They're not selling, they're increasing their buying. And again, BlackRock is deploying the smartest financial managers in the world. Okay, let's take a look at BlackRock AUM, how much they manage. $11 trillion, right? So there's some smart people that are sitting and managing these funds for the clients. Okay, so what we are seeing in the market, what we are seeing for BlackRock is the accumulation is happening here. Like, this is accumulation. Is the market going down? I will not be surprised that today, on Wednesday, on the 8th of January, we're going to see a positive accumulation, buying some more Bitcoin at these levels. Okay, and this is what we can see. BlackRock ETF assets under management shot, like, in 1 year. What they've done in 1 year was more than what gold ETF has done in 20 years. Let that sink in, okay? In 1 short year, the amount of money that flowed into the exchange traded fund of BlackRock for Bitcoin. It's like from people, from corporations, but this is the ETF of Bitcoin. In 1 year, it more than double the amount of money than the fund for gold did for 20 years. Okay, so this just shows how much of bullishness we have, how much of the appetite for Bitcoin and for crypto there is right now. Okay, we see another country, Bhutan, adopts Bitcoin reserves. We see a lot of positive news, and this is right here a pattern I want to show you. It's called the diamond continuation pattern, and it leads to more continuation, more of the prices going up. Just to give you some more perspective, this is the cycle top like trend line that you can see forming from this indicator. You don't need to remember that or memorize that, but you need to see this is the trend line. Whenever it touches here, this is the months when we are hitting the top. Okay, so we're quite not there yet. So you can see this continues over here, and when the months is going to come to reach the top, it is not right now, but we're going to update you. Maybe it's going to be by the end of this year. Maybe it's going to be in the beginning of 2026. I do not know, but there will be some signs. We're going to see some signs. The market is going to go crazy. Everybody will talk about Bitcoin going to $1 million or something like that. It's going to be very, very crazy. Positive news everywhere, super euphoric state for everyone, very greedy state, and this is the months we're gonna likely hit the top, and then we'll start a bear market, and it will start for most people. They will not notice, they will not pay attention, and they will start losing a lot of money, but we're gonna notify you. If you're coming back to these calls on a weekly basis, we're gonna notify when it is time that you need to be very, very cautious and probably get out of the market. But it is definitely not the time that is right now. Okay. So, what else? We see South Korea now to allow institutional investors to trade crypto. We see Thailand launches a cryptocurrency payment. Thailand. So we see more and more countries are opening up in a big way to crypto, and this is of course a very, very good thing. Okay, so to summarize about the state of the crypto market that it is today, we are experiencing some correction at the moment. We're still in this corrective phase for the last several weeks, actually, since the Bitcoin hit $108,000. And this is okay. This is okay. This is normal. In fact, if we're gonna go to $85,000, it will be still normal behavior in the bull market. It will not be something crazy. Okay, so put that into perspective and get excited. If we're gonna see some opportunities like that. Some crashes like that, that will be an epic opportunity to buy some more. But not always the market gives you such a big corrections. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just buying more at these points because I don't want to rely on a deeper corrections, because not always we're getting this type of corrections in a bull market. Okay, in a bull market. So we have a lot to expect from this market. Okay, moving forward. And as it relates to FinUp, there has been technical works that has been done to expand the platform. The trading, some part of the capital has been already deployed into the trading, into the new position. So you guys probably can already see that in your accounts. And the team behind FinUp is doing everything they can in order to allocate the funds strategically and to not allow for basically for the greediness to erase the profits that has been achieved. And there's been some tremendous profits achieved in the community when we did the last call for the FinUp. Okay, and everything is getting ready for an altcoin season, which this is the year. This is the year 2025. This is the year that is very likely to happen. So I'm fully ready and fully excited for that. Also, I want to share a couple of words about our meme coin, which is the Kimba the White Lion. Everyone who has the Big Whale package has been the airdrop of Kimba. Everyone received an airdrop of Kimba. This is, of course, just the first airdrop out of the many ones that will come. And all of this information every single Monday will be shared, specifically dedicated to the Big Whale Launchpad and the airdrops and the meme coins that will be launching on the Big Whale Launchpad. We have recently, in this last month of December, we've seen somewhat of a pretty big correction in the Kimba. And I just want to say a couple of words about that and reassure you that this is definitely just the beginning of Kimba and not something to worry about, okay? We are going to go back to new all-time highs and much, much more than new all-time highs this year. This situation happened because some very early buyers who are actually not part of our community have been selling pretty significantly because they had very big profits over here. But that is okay because there's been millions of dollars deployed already in this area in December, and there's going to be many, many more millions of dollars deployed, and the marketing has just begun. There's been a lot of YouTube videos about Kimba, but this is just the very, very beginning. And I know that it can be frustrating, especially if you are a Kimba holder, like I am. I'm a big Kimba holder and not sold any Kimba. In fact, I've been accumulating more and more and more during the months of December aggressively, more Kimba, and that's okay because I know that this is going to be an amazing year for Kimba. But I know that people who are new to crypto and are seeing their value of their airdrops going down significantly, they may feel a bit of discouragement and frustration, and I can totally understand that. Believe me, it's totally understandable. But one thing that is for sure, that the team is doubling down their efforts, and this is not the end. This is just the beginning. Okay, this is just the beginning of Kimba project. So don't be surprised this coin going back to new all-time highs and higher. But what you need to understand is a meme coin is a very volatile sector overall. We can see 50, 60, 70% corrections. Like, for example, here's another one, Chill Guy, that has 138,000 holders, as you can see over here. There's a lot of buzz around this coin all over the place. And we've seen a correction of about 80%, okay, on the price of Chill Guy. So we've seen quite a lot of these type of things in the meme coin market. But what is very important is how the meme coin is dealing with its first big correction. Okay, this is very, very important. As if you look at Pepper, for example, it is one of the top meme coins today, but it did experience quite a significant correction in the early stages of its existence. If you look back, at the beginnings, right, we've seen some pretty massive corrections happening in the beginnings phases. Here's one example. There was a correction over here of 80%. Okay, it was an 80% correction. Pretty brutal, right? But from this high that was achieved over here to where it is today, we are talking about pretty significant differences, right? Because we put things into perspective. From this point of the correction, it grown by 400% right now, and to the very top, it was 600%. From that point, and that is on Ethereum, from that point where it reaches the peak, okay, when it reaches the peak on the Pepe versus Ethereum chart. So just keeping things into perspective, okay, in meme coins, 80% correction is normal. The question is what is the coin doing after this correction happens, right? And this is where I believe we're going to see some big, amazing transformation happen, and the community that is going to be so big community in Kimba. So I do believe in the project and what it's about to do. So that's something I want to share with you, to not panic, because during times like this, okay, again, you are either don't touch it and you don't do nothing if you already hold Kimba, or you can buy more if you have the chance or opportunity on dips like this. And that's it. So that's my 2 cents about that. And now let's do some Q&A, guys. But please keep the questions relevant to what we have discussed today, and I'll do my best to answer. And if it's going beyond our discussion today, then I'll let you know as well. Okay. There is a question that about verified accounts on FINA. So I suggest for everything like that to email a dedicated FinUp support team for verification of accounts. So you start receiving Willy's Willy meme coin. Why trading was not happening in December? Well, a big reason why is because of the correction, is because of the corrections on the altcoins, and not the team didn't want to erase the profits that was achieved during that time in November, which was more than 60% in most of the cases, plus upgrades of the infrastructure. And I'm not part of the FinUp team, and I don't get direct updates from the FinUp team. But the good news for everyone is that starting from next week, we're going to see more updates about FinUp specifically. Do you think that ULX price will go down, or is it better to buy it now and stake it? Definitely, I'm not touching ULX. I didn't sell any ULX actually, and if more, I'm looking to accumulate more because of the positive news and the new integrations of the different applications coming into the Ultron ecosystem. And one of them has been FlipMe, of course. So I do believe we're going to see some positive movement for the price of ULX by summer this year, okay, in the next 6 months. So any day, any month, where we can see some big spikes. Part of it is for the renewed demand for the ULX that is coming, and part of it is going to be for the reduction in the staking rewards of the validators that are a bit too high and has been too high since the very beginning of this program of the validators and delegators, which a lot of people have been cashing out a lot of profits from that, okay, which is beyond reasonable and creates a lot of sales pressure unnecessary. But things are going to change in this regards as well. And of course, the burning, the tokenomics, and everything else like that. We're going to hear more of these types of updates about Ultron ecosystem, Ultron Labs, and everything related to Ultron starting from next week. What country can people still buy Big Whale? Is it possible in Turkey? I'll ask the team to list all the countries where people can buy. I think it's countries that are outside of European Union. What about Flip Me Card? Is it available in Russia and Turkey? Well, Flip Me is not discriminating. That's what I understand, that it is having solutions for all types of countries and all types of markets. So it's a global card, and that's one of its strongest points, that you'll be able to use it everywhere, no matter where you are. Is it true that buying with LP Kimba airdrops is possible? You cannot buy with loyalty points Kimba. It's not possible, no. Will member in the US be able to participate in FinUp? Not at this time, because of the relationship with the US and Binance, and all the funds of FinUp are located in your Binance account. So it's not something that is possible at the moment. Is it possible to make from $1,000 to $5,000 during this bull run in a big loss strategy? Possible, yes, of course, because in the altcoin seasons, coins can go up more than 5 times, right? So it depends on the strategic allocations and all of these trading decisions of cleanup team. But possibility like that exists. What and how FinUp trading strategy going and doing in the market? Is it all about AI controlling or human setup? So in FinUp, you have several options. One is the AI, okay, and we have several AI strategies in FinUp. It's called in the AI trading tools. You can see it over here, the performance. We have one AI trading tool, all-time P&L is 881%, and with low risk, and this is 2x leverage, 2,566%. In the last 6 months, produced 58.4%. Okay, this strategy. So this is AI. You can see over here the compounded P&L went up, especially you can see after November. As November, we've been telling all about that. This period of time was a boring period of time where AI didn't want to go short. A lot of people were talking about in June and July, if you remember, why AI is not going short in the market, because short in the market is very risky. When we are in the bull market, this type of breakout can happen anytime, And it did happen. And after November 5, especially, we've seen a big uptick in the cumulative percentage for PNAP AI Bitcoin automated trading. So if you have funds there allocated, you should have seen some pretty significant gains with it. And the bigger strategy, deposits available until February 9. This strategy gives you an opportunity for the human team. They are the ones controlling which coins to buy, at what allocations, okay? Trading on the top 100, and it's all related to altcoins. So it's two different strategies, and this one is also related to the big whale, the wheelie coin. So whoever is deposited in the big whale got 100% secure deposit until 17th of October. So it ended on 17th of October. Everyone after that, it's normal. So you don't have a security deposit, but you also don't have to pay the 10% fee if you choose to withdraw your funds before it doubles, okay, or before the 18 months are there, okay. The what other things we have here? What's happening with Lotto Day? This is not something that I can cover on this call. More, I requested the team to provide updates about that. How to purchase Kimpa? You need to have a Phantom wallet. Okay, so a Phantom wallet you can download from Phantom.app. It's like a application like this. Okay, that is sitting over there. Let me a second. I don't know why it's not open, but Phantom is the wallet you want to get. Okay, and download this wallet. And after you download this wallet, you need to put some Solana in here. And once you put some Solana, then you can go and buy Kimba. The way you can do it is you go to dexscreener.com, you put in here Kimba in the search, and this is the one that you want, the very top result. And over here you have on the right side trade on radio. This, or trade on Jupiter. So you see you can connect your wallet, you connect your Phantom wallet, and now you can buy some Kimba just like that. Click on swap, confirm, and confirm. Okay. So now you're gonna see some Kimba the white line. Okay. So something that also you need to understand about Kimba the white line is that it's a very tiny market cap right now, which gives you a tremendous opportunity to get in early. It is $4.73 million market cap right now. I mean, it's very, very low because coin market cap is taking into consideration all of the locked tokens that will be burned. So it removes them out of the consideration of the market cap. Okay, so that's why you see a discrepancy between $4.7 million here, and when you look into here, for example, you're going to see a market cap of 58 million. So there is the reason why there is 90% of the tokens are locked and will never be used for Kimba. Do you know if Ivana NFT can be used for big wealth? No, but you can reach out. It is possible to convert that NFT into the big wealth package. It's possible Kimba listing to Binance someday. Of course, it's possible. Just need to have enough community, and everything is possible. So down the road, there is plans for that as well. Yes, you can receive profits on each big well package. Absolutely. Somebody is asking about the Kimba airdrop from LP, from loyalty points. Do not spam the chat, please, with a similar question, or we'll have to remove you from here. You don't need to ask the same question a million times. Okay, there is no way that you can buy Kimba airdrop from loyalty points. Um, okay, so I don't see any more questions. So thank you so much, guys. Once again, starting from next week on Monday, you'll have a call dedicated to airdrops and the Big Well Launchpad. On Tuesday about FlipMe. On Wednesday about Ultron, Ultra Labs, the crypto market, and FINA. Okay, so thank you so much for showing up today. I hope that you enjoyed it and learned a lot. Let's be ready and prepared for the best year to come, 2025, that is here. So wish you all the best, guys, and I will see you on the next week's call.